folks, welcome back to another video. That is right, all right, I hear you. There they are. Cheech and Chong, look at you guys over there. See, you guys came up with some better names after we showed you their garden. And yeah, so there's a few. Snoop, and, what was that? Snoop and something. I have to find that out. And then, yeah, Cheech and Chong, that was another one. We named them Phineas and Ferb. Okay, I thought that was decent. So anyways, we are going to be going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, feeding our bass underwater. Okay, like underwater footage. We've got a feeder. Okay, there they are. There he is. Hey, how you doing, Phineas? How you doing? You having a good time? Yeah, Phineas is the normal one. Ferb's the weird one, right? I just want to make sure I'm not getting those crossed. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Get him some nice berries. So we're hopefully going to be feeding our bass and showing you like some underwater footage of it. Couple updates on the Ooh, I heard that splat. Come on, Phineas. You want a berry, Phineas? Get him, Phineas. Get him, Phineas.
There you go. You don't like mulberries anymore, huh?
What the hell is he doing? That's got to be Phineas, right?
Yeah.
That ain't Ferb. Where's Ferb at? Ferb!
In the back corner.
Come on, Ferb.
What's
he pacing for? Let's get in there. See if he's gonna fight. Anyways, we've got a feeder to set up. We've got an update on the shrimp, or the prawns, if you will. We're gonna be completely transporting those guys as well today, setting up a feeder, and we've got aerators, and the pond is like basically plumb full. Okay, we've got, it's like almost completely up to that drain that we put in, if you guys remember, right? Put a drain in, it's almost all the way up. So it's gained like almost like a foot and a half of water. But I also want to remind you guys that right now, through this weekend, holiday weekend, code USA20, get you 20% off ducksbox.com and beefcakejerky.com. If you want meat and you want some swag this weekend, 20% off site-wide for both of them. Link down in the description down below. Should we go in there? Ferb! Come on, Ferb. Come here, buddy. Yeah, we've been getting an astronomical, Ralph! Ralph is shedding right now, in case you're curious. Get him. They're going back to the garden. What do you think? What the hell's wrong with these guys? So anyways, yeah, if you're new here, this is the emu garden. Okay, you can see that they're doing pretty good. They're really good at gardening. These guys are, believe it or not. I know you see the velociraptor, but look at him. I mean, the harvest that they're gonna have, I mean, it's one for the books. You know what I'm saying?
Substantial.
I mean, look how tall that is. That's nice. Where the hell they go? You like their trail? Look at that trail. And then they're gone. We don't know where they're at. And then all of a sudden, wow, bam, they come back. Why are they being goofy though? I feel like they were nice to Banjo. Yeah. Is it Banjo's not here?
Banjo's a whisperer.
He's like a little Mother Teresa. Okay, everybody likes Banjo. Well, I thought we were gonna hang out with these guys. Look, Greg, quit fly. You can't fly, Greg. Oh, there he is. Now he's back. Greg was just trying to fly a second ago. He can't. You don't know he can't fly. Well, I'm not sure. Cheech and Chong, they're gone, or they're tending to their garden. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, we're gonna go up to the shop. I just want to kind of give you guys an update on these guys. You guys, a bunch of you guys just wanted updates on this, so we'll just keep like growth updates. So we'll just keep giving you that, I guess, if that's what you really want. Oh, there they are. They're right there. They look like they're wild. Look at them. There you go. And now they're gone. There's something sketched them out. I don't know if it was like if Steve was down. Maybe Steve's down here. Steve. Maybe Steve's in the shop. Speaking of the shop, we're gonna go up to the shop. That is where the freshwater shrimp prawns are. Like I said, we're gonna move them. We're gonna transport them. We're gonna put them in 2 different locations. Try it out, because currently what we're doing, honestly, I don't think it's working all that great. So I think we're gonna try something a little bit different. And then, like I said, we're gonna go get a fish feeder set up on the dock. Now that the water's almost full, we think we're gonna probably make an expansion on the dock and make like a T or an L shape, and then actually like get them secured down with the posts and the poles, but the water has to come up just a little bit more. So we'll see you guys at the shop. Shoo, Steven! There you are, Stevie. Oh, I thought you were down there teasing the emus again. They're acting all sus. Anyway, so this is an update on the prawns. I don't know if they're doing too hot. We suck at raising these things. I don't know. Listen, they're not dead, but we've seen a handful of dead ones, and I started just to get a little bit nervous. So we drained the water down and took out the like substrate thing, and that's basically what it looks like now. Which they're in there. Like it's probably hard for you guys to actually like. That's a big boy right there. Yeah, you guys can see them. They're cooking. I don't know, Steven.
You don't like this,
Steven.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's not about it. Compared to how many we started with, I don't know exactly where we're at. Is it the same? Is it half? Is it a quarter? It's kind of hard to tell, really. Scoop some of them suckers out. They're alive. I don't have a lot of confidence.
Hey, there's a dead one right there.
Yeah, see, shrimp.
He looks like he's cooked shrimp.
So before we kill the rest of them, which could happen, because they're also like pretty much the same size the day we got them. We got them like freaking 3 weeks ago.
They're not growing.
Like they're not growing that fast. I'm impatient, if you couldn't tell. So when we drained the water down, because I was like, I want to see how many of them are alive. I was like, oh, there's actually a decent amount. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bucket them. I want to take half of them to the big pond. Maybe the bluegills eat them, maybe the bass eat them. That's the whole point of today's video. Is we want to feed our fish and maybe get some underwater footage of it. We got some like poles on the GoPros and all that stuff like that. And then I want to put the other half in the deeper fish hatchery, the one that's got like deeper water with some aeration and some bubblers and stuff like that. And then we'll see. I don't know if we're going to be able to find them. You see big boy? There's a big boy. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know, like, even in the fall, are we gonna be able to get them out, saying them out, minnow trap, like, can we crawfish trap them out? I don't know, but I'm honestly just genuinely curious, can we grow them in the hatchery? Because maybe next year, if we try it again, we skip this deal and just put them in the hatchery. It's like a little bit lower maintenance, more body of water. It's just more natural. This is just not as natural, in my opinion. So this is actually not the feeder that we already have one of these out by the pond. We got the old Texas Hunter, okay? Big Sheila, by the way. I don't know what they actually call it, but I call it the Big Sheila. I mean, it holds a lot of feed, like to the point where you don't have to fill it up like once a year, probably, which would be great. So we already have it kind of close to the pond. We'll probably go carry it out on the dock. And then from a food standpoint, what we'll do is we'll probably mix in bass plus stuff for bluegills. That way a little bit of everything is growing. So literally this entire shelf right here is fish food. So we're gonna go ahead and load up the fish food, get that kind of situated, kind of put out there. Oh, and then the bubblers, okay? We do have the bubblers. These are the ones that we actually used in the hatchery, but since we don't really have any fish in the hatchery, I was like, honestly, these would probably do better in the big pond anyways. This is basically that setup. It's like an air compressor with these like big plated, like these guys. And if you remember, like they roll water, like they do really well. So since we've had the well on at the pond, it's been pumping 55-degree well water, which is good because it's summertime. It's cooling off the water temp. That in and of itself is probably providing a little bit of oxygen and some fresh like water movement. We had a couple of these bad boys in there. I think we're gonna be good. I don't really have any, like there's no signs currently that say, oh yeah, your big pond is in danger, but having a little bit of aeration, we don't have any fountains, but like these bubblers do pretty good. We could always add a fountain down the road. We think between fresh water, new water, so it's like filled, okay, plus the aeration, big pond should be set, and we're gonna put the prawns in there, and we're gonna put the prawns in the hatchery, and then we're gonna try to get the fish feeder going. So this all probably should have happened about a month ago. Better late than never. All right, we're down to the hatcheries, folks. So we were gonna just put them in this guy, the big one that stays nice and clean. This one always just looks like a kind of a bag of wieners, I'll be honest. Like it's yeah, it's just a toad. There are some fry though. Something hatched. I don't know what, but there's some fish in here. So I don't know, what do you think putting, how many we got in there? Yeah, do that. Set a handful in there. Acclimation, smacclimation, you'll be all right. Grow up, figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, they're swimming already. They're fine.
So this is the one concern here is like this pond, and keep in mind the fountain and the pump are not on. We're gonna go turn them back on. It trips every time it rains. Anyways, GFIs. Who invented that? Somebody that likes safety, I guess. Anyways, so oh yeah, they're cruising. They're cruising. Oh, those are two minnows. Oh, they look the same almost.
Must have missed a few
look at that guy.
Yeah.
See him? So we're gonna put a few in here. I don't know if they're gonna do good or not. And then as far as like feeding, I mean, there's only a few, so we'll just throw in some handfuls. Maybe they like algae. I don't know.
I feel like they'll.
You think they will? And then this one, I feel confident they'll survive. Will we ever be able to fish them back out unless we throw crawfish traps and they get in there? Probably not. So same thing. I'd give them a nice little handful of them. See what happens.
Hey. There we go.
I mean,
quite a bit left. Should we put a little more in here or no?
Yeah, throw another handful in there. Will they make it? I don't know.
See, like, big fish
I mean, that would be crazy, actually. Yeah. I mean, technically, we don't know if there's any fish in here or not, but I don't know. We'll let them kind of just do their thing. We'll feed them and kind of keep them going. It's just more of an experiment. Because again, the depth tank idea they already started dying a little bit, and I was like, you know what? And they're not growing that fast. Like, let's kick them loose, and they'll die over winter anyways. Like, without a doubt, they can't survive it. So I don't really see any big fish in here. So I mean, that's the thing is like these hatcheries are set up perfect for them because there's no predators right now. The rest of them, we're gonna go take up to the big pond. Okay, and that's where we're gonna have we're gonna put the rest of them. They're probably gonna get eaten by bluegills like today, you know what I mean? Like I don't really expect them to make it, but on the off chance they do. I don't know. Bama Bass, he's just the best fish grower on the planet because or he has more patience than me, one of the two. Well, son of a gun, ladies and gentlemen, we just got some not great news. Okay, this is the pond, by the way. We got some not great news. I just got a phone call from Kai Dog the farmer. Okay, you guys remember Kai Dog? So Kai Dog, he's one. Remember the old, like the OG farm? We were talking about flood farm. Remember when the farm flooded? That farm. That one. Okay, that's Kai Dog's, right? And Kai Dog also has that pond that we used to call the Brute Bakery. Remember that guy? And we hadn't been to the Brute Bakery in like 4 or 5 years probably. And so if you guys remember, OGs. If you're not OGs, get out of here. Now you can stay, but I'll inform you. This pond essentially had a fish kill off, a summer kill, not a winter kill. It's weird. Where the whole thing got covered in weeds, the oxygen level went to 0, every fish died except green sunfish. They're super resilient. They're really hardy fish. So when we discovered this pond, we found 2 trillion green sunfish and nothing else. And Kai Dog was like, hey, when I was a kid back in the day, there used to be bass in here, but it had this summer kill off. So me and Banjo, way back, this is before I even lived in that house that had the pond, you know, the old house, not that, look at the dove. Oh, get him. know if you guys see that or not. That got me real excited, I'll be honest with you. Anyways, we were managing, when I lived in like a neighborhood, like the little like rental house thing, that's the pond, that was my very first pond management project, and surprisingly it did pretty good. So we ended up putting like $5,000 of chemical in there. Anyways, we ended up putting some predators in there. Then we, you know, got busy with our own ponds and our own projects and hadn't go back. Kai Dog was like sending me pictures of 5-pound bass, big old catfish, and I was like, sweet dude, that's awesome. I'm glad like he's got his kids, nieces, and nephews around catching fish. This is great. Success, meaning surplus of bait, put in predators, it worked. He just called me and said, hey, I think the pond is cooked. And I said, what do you mean the pond's cooked? He goes, it's pretty much dry. Dry, it's been raining like crazy. It's like, it's pretty much dry. And he goes, and I think we've got a deceased fish issue because like my dogs just kept bringing up a bunch of dead fish. And I was like, really? So we're gonna do what we're gonna do, but then we're gonna jet to the Brute Bakery and see exactly what's going on and see, are the fish that we spent years stocking dead, and can we somehow reverse it and save the Brute Bakery? You have never been there before.
Nope, never been.
Never been.
Never been.
Why is the wind coming from that way? Because I feel like it was just coming from that way a second ago. Hopefully it ain't spinning. What do you see?
Bluegills like these.
Do they really? Yeah, no. Oh, I see him. Yeah, get the stick. Yeah, get the stick. Oh my gosh, I see him. Oh my, there's a bass. There's a bass.
You gotta kind of underhand throw them or they'll all skid away. But then the bluegills smoke them.
The bass is looking at him.
Oh, bass is eating.
Got him. All right, get the camera. Get the camera. Okay, sorry. We'll go to the Brute Bakery in a second, damn it. This is the whole point of today's video. We're gonna continue our mission of showing you underwater feeding, but with really expensive these guys. It's like the world's most expensive thing to hand feed fish ever. Hopefully that stick is long enough, you think? You might have to go like 0 dark 30 on them and lay on the ground or something. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, maybe punch in on it a little bit. So anyways, we just got a call that we might need to go save the Brute Bakery because he said it's pretty much dry and he thinks the fish are dead. So we will probably be going to do that here in a few minutes, but in the meantime, let's see if we can get some underwater action for you. That's kind of that was literally the whole point of today's video. So, all right, see if I can get them a little bit closer. They should be honestly curious about it. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, right in front of the camera too. That was, good shot. Done. Oh my. Okay, they're not gonna stand a chance. This is so expensive. Oh, this breaks my heart. That close one. Yep. Look at him. Oh my, that one ate all three. That's chungy. That's chungy.
Look at the bass.
Oh, the bass is horny. Should I get the bass? All right, let's see. Oh, he ran away. Oh, he's chasing off. Oh, they got a little skirtish.
They don't like it when you throw.
Yeah, they skirt. A couple more. Try to keep it a little low pro here. This is just burning money. Oh, look at it. Oh, is that a bass or is that a bluegill? It's kind of hard to tell from here.
Baby bluegill.
Is that a baby bluegill?
Baby bluegill right there in front of the camera.
I got him a little closer.
Here they come.
There we go.
Oh, they skirted.
Oh, they skirted. That's right. They'll come back. Oh, this is sick. This is pretty sick. I mean, like I said, there he is. Buddy's fired up. See ya. Oh, dude, these will not last a second, honestly. There's no chance. That's cooked, actually. That's not good. The babies. Those are not ones we stocked. Those would have been probably this spring's fry, to be honest with you. I mean, they're pretty big. Oh yeah. Oh, the bass. All right, I'm gonna throw you a bunch. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh boys. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch right in front. Come on, I want to see a bass come up and get them. The bass is just chasing the bluegills around. He ain't even getting them shrimp. That is. Oh wow, there's so many of them. Literally, the fry hatched and they're picking it up. Yeah, I'll be honest. You guys are. You don't. Oh, there's a big chunky.
Here comes a big bluegill.
Look at this big boy. That's a big chunky right there. I mean, these are. Oh yeah, nice. You got them. These are little just protein balls for them. That's all it is. So we'll have trophy bluegills. Come on.
Look at the little guys.
Come on. Oh yeah, they're munching, boys. They're munching. One of the bigger wastes of money in my life, but hey, at least it's good footage for you guys. This is pretty sweet. Dude, Banjo be chubbed up right now. He did take off again?
Here they come. They're getting fighting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a bass back.
Is there? Oh yeah. There's a bass back there. What's he doing?
A little farther. Oh, he's chasing bluegills. Yeah, that's a good toss.
Oh yeah, I say that one kicking probably did pretty good.
Here come the big ones.
Oh boys. Oh dude, this is crazy. They're absolutely annihilating it. They're absolutely annihilating these fish. Wow. This is the equal to crack cocaine for bluegills probably. This is like black tar heroin. They're fired up on this right now. This is insane. I'm like so conflicted. Like, do you just burn this money right here, or do we put some in the knowing they're just literally dead within the next 45 seconds? Yeah. Do we put more in the hatcheries probably? I mean, you've got a whole mess of them right up here. That's freaking sick. Hopefully that was recording.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, sick. I don't know, man. I might go put more in the hatcheries because that gives me absolutely negative confidence that at any point these things will survive. I mean, you're just straight up feeding bluegills at that point. That's also why we want to put the feeder out, because if we can get these bluegills fired up on the feeder, it's a lot cheaper to buy bags of feed. All right, let's put some of those back in the hatchery probably. So anyways, here's the deal. The well, so where do we think the well dumps in at? Right here probably, because the well pipe is there. Oh, what was that?
Bass.
Oh,
I tossed like 3 of them.
oh, the bass was fired up. So you think it was straight over, so the well,
I think it's about,
you think?
it comes out and makes a 90. I think it comes in kind of towards where that
I think these rocks were on this side of it, and I know the pergola was on that side. It should be here, right where that leaf is, because I want to put a bubbler there to basically bring the cold water way up. And then the second bubbler, we'll just have to kind of get creative on. How far can we chuck these? They have super long hoses, but I literally have no boats here right now. They're like all spread out at different properties, so I have no way to get a boat out here, but we're gonna get these untangled. We're gonna get the fizzers and the bubblers kind of deployed here, since again, this is where the fresh water is coming in. That way, if you're bubbling and you're aerating, it should basically help the entire pond. And then the feeder, look at big Sheila feeder over there, giving it a lean. So we're gonna try putting that potentially on the dock, or we're just gonna adjust the legs a little bit so they straighten out. And then we're gonna see, I mean, we started a feeding frenzy with the shrimp. I think we can do the same thing with pellet. Stay tuned. All right, you ever do, I know you did pole vault, you do discus?
I know how to throw discus a little
It's gotta be close to this, right?
Yeah.
Try to kind of loosely lay it all right here, maybe. Hope we don't get too tangled.
You got all this too, so should be fine. Give that thing a chuck.
I think I should try to chuck this stuff with, that stuff's pretty heavy. I think that's gonna like come, you know, try to,
Yeah.
like almost feels like a two-man deal.
You think so?
Well, I don't know, like this needs it, but like this is heavy. Like I'm worried it's gonna like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can try. Yeah, we just both go. And I'll just let yours go.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2.
On 3 or after 3?
On go.
All right.
So it'll be like 1, let's see,
2,
3,
3, and then
go.
we'll go. Okay.
How you guys doing? 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good.
That worked pretty good.
I mean, that's definitely past the pipe,
Yeah.
which is good. Yeah, we're pretty good, I feel like. Should we see if that one works first? All right, we'll go get the power hooked up. Hopefully the one works. That one works well to figure out where we want the other one, like left, right, shorter, probably not further. Stay tuned. You know, one of those. That's classic. Ready? Here we go. All right, let's see it, boys. Where's she at? Come on, Sheila. Oh, let's go. Damn, that thing's getting it too.
I think bubbling.
That's frick old faithful, son. So yeah, we think the outlet of water, look at it. Oh, he's chasing a shad right there. That's a bass or a bluegill. See him?
Yeah.
Look at him chasing in front of him.
Uh-huh.
Look at him. He's eating. Wow, that was a bass chasing a bluegill or a shad of some sort, like literally going. They're probably tripped out by this thing. What in the hell?
Yeah, probably.
Probably threw off their equilibrium or something. But so that's one line. If you open 2 of them, which turns this one on, it's basically going to be more of just like a fizzer, which still oxygenates the water. It just like a fountain really throws it up. So then it just does kind of like that, which I feel like 2 is still better than 1.
I agree.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Look at him get out. Look at him. He's walking. We need a spook out here, damn it. Get a spook. Boom. All right, let's see what I can do here. It's like, kind of like a cast net.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Well, I threw the line really far. I mean,
Oh God, yeah.
she's fizzing.
Oh yeah. Right next to the pergola too. Dynamite.
That could be the strat. That could be the strat. Dang, why is that one getting it? It's probably shallower water.
Much shallower. Right
Must be
there,
shallower.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that one's probably in 15 foot of water.
Sure, it's true.
It's almost to the car.
So we've got 2 of them. One a little shallower, one a little deeper. But again, at the end of the day, they're both near where the water comes in, which you might be thinking, FLAIR, you really should put them on the opposite side. True, we don't have power over there though. So yeah. If one day we decide to get like a 500-foot extension cord, we could probably run them around and then chuck them in. We might move them, but for now, this should at least get that ice cold fresh water moving around. And all I know is I go fishing, I'm going right here. All right, one more thing before we go see the Brute Baker. I just want to show you guys this, and then we'll go do the feeders. But look, oh, dude, it's actually really close. Really? She is almost full pool, boys. Ooh, cat. Oh, look at him. Oh, son. He's a smart guy, too. Look how close we are to I mean, I didn't realize we're that close. Look at that.
Yeah, you're like 2 inches.
We're within 2 inches away. So we are full pool. Okay, awesome. which is really cool because we've had a ton of rain, which there's no runoff, but just literally just like straight up 6 inches of rain. And we've been running the pump for like a month or so. So anyway, oh, look at the bluegills right there. They're everywhere. See, they're everywhere now. Before I feel like they were so concentrated.
Look at all the fry.
They're everywhere.
The weed mess.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of fry. I say if these other bass don't get big, I don't know what to tell you. And on top of that, we're gonna get a feeder fired up. So see you at the dock. All right, we got the feeder situated. This was technically bass feed, I think. The other stuff just looked generic, I guess. I don't know. So it's all like bigger stuff. That doesn't mean we don't want to feed the bluegills, but I mean, them bluegills were eating them freaking shrimp. They were like 2 inches long. This is how we got situated, right on the water's edge. We decided not to put it on the dock because, well, the dock's like partially underwater now with how high the water is. We gotta basically reset the whole dock. And anyway, so we're gonna do this. Oh, yeah, those are big.
The bass actually eat them.
You and me both. This is bass. I mean, it's designed for bass. So the bluegill should, especially the bigger ones, they should be able to eat it. Once it gets a little mushy, they should be able to crush it. So we'll start with that. I'm gonna do a test run. Again, these fish are not, quote, feed trained, so it usually takes a while. What I've done in my previous ponds is I'll buy feed trained bass, which we won't do for this pond because we don't want different genetics. But once a few fish do it, it trains the rest of the fish to do it. So getting them started from nothing is gonna be the hardest part. But I mean, we got them eating shrimp out of our hand a second ago. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard, but I also don't know if there's any sitting around here. So we're gonna go ahead. I've got 2 feeds programmed for now, morning, evening. We're gonna do a test run. We'll do a 3-second test run. And then I got it fed at 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. I think are the 2 times.
Breakfast and dinner.
Well, yeah, a little breakfast. You don't want to overfeed them because then it just gets all gross. Here we go.
Oh my God. Wow. This thing sucks.
Oh, it got him way up. That was almost the other side of the pond. And there's not that much right here, which is what I was worried about. Hey.
Yeah, most of it's right there.
See, that's the nice part about that bigger food, it gets some freaking distance. You know, if it's like the small little stuff, it's like, hey, that probably ain't gonna do you much good. That actually worked out really well. Again, I to be honest, I don't expect really anything to come up and eat it right now. And the stuff, it sinks. You can look at it now, it's floating, but you can see there, it's actually starting to sink slowly. So to me, that's the best combo because the worst thing that you can have, I shouldn't say the worst, but like when everything floats or everything sinks, then they're competing. When they slowly start to sink, it gives the opportunity for fish to eat it from up top. It gives them an opportunity to eat it in the middle, and then obviously down at the bottom if you have like catfish or something. So I think that's a pretty good start. I've got the rest of the feed, which it seems like maybe a little bit smaller. Looking back, I mean, maybe I could, oh my, look down. What is that? What? They came in at one time. Dang, that was the weirdest thing. All of a sudden, like 15 bluegills just came out of nowhere on us. So again, it's gonna take a little bit of finicking. As soon as one, just like, I mean, you saw in the shrimp, like once one starts going, they all start going. So it's gonna be some time. Like I'm gonna guess at least a week. But once they get going, this feeder goes off, it's gonna look like freaking piranhas, dude. And the fact that it throws it so far, I love, because again, it just spreads the fish out. Everybody gets an opportunity to eat. I think we should be in good shape. So we're gonna throw the rest of the pellets in, try to mix them up, because I think the next round is just a tiny bit smaller, maybe helps the bluegills out a little bit. As of right now, the fish are not about the feeding. They love the prawns, don't really love the dog food. Since we failed at the prawns, let's give them some protein via dry food. So we're done here at the pond. Now I'm genuinely concerned about the Brute Bakery. Again, we have not been there in several years. We haven't fished it, but from the sounds of it, it was at one point a really good fishery. Kai Dog saying it might be cooked. Stay tuned. Alrighty folks, we are here at the infamous, haven't seen it in several years, the Brute Bakery. And I'm gonna be honest, Oakley, how you doing? I'm gonna be honest, I don't see water from here.
I've never been here.
Yeah, no, this is, oh, there's Riggs. Look at Big Boy. There's Big Boy Riggs. You guys haven't seen Riggs in like 5 years probably. Look at Big Boy Riggs. Oh, so there's some water. There must be water. There's hope, there's a chance.
I'll grab the,
easy with it. Hey. Easy with it.
What the heck, Riggs?
Riggs, what the hell, Riggs?
I'll grab the waders.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess there's some water. It's just how, okay, so from here, just so you know, I'm gonna zoom in. You're gonna see a tree, like a stick, and then you're gonna see what looks to be like a buffalo pasture behind it. That used to be water, and we used to fish there. Okay, look at this. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell, it's kind of blown out, but like the water's down at least 40 feet probably. I don't know, I'm not sure, but there's some water because the dogs just came out and they were nice and wet. So that's good. Here's the deal. This pond, I'll give you a little bit more of a backstory. This pond was completely overran by green sunfish. We put bass in it and they got huge really fast. We never caught them. But Kai Dog, the farmer's out here, and his kids and his nieces and nephews came out here and they were sending me pictures all the time. They caught big catfish, big bass, and then now they're saying that they think the fish are dead. So we got waders. We got waders. We're gonna go wander down here and see what kind of what we can find. This is actually kind of crazy. for instance, that dock, I mean, that was a dock.
The water was all the way up
Yeah.
to the edge of that ravine?
Back in the day, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, like that was, like I said, I think the water's down about 40 feet right now. We sunk some PVC structures too. I'm curious if we will see any of those. But yeah, it turned into Sweet Pond. We never really came back out here and fished, like once the fish got big. But once the bass were big enough to eat the green sunfish that were completely overpopulated, it sounds like they just kind of like went crazy. And then all of a sudden, don't know if it was like a beaver, a badger, or something dug a hole, something basically punctured it, and it's looking a little low. And we've also had an astronomical amount of rain, so like I'm guessing it's up even from probably what it was. Yeah, Kai Dog said that he thinks the fish are dead, so we got waders. If there's fish in here, I think we're gonna find him. He said Oakley and Riggs kept bringing up dead catfish, and I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna look over this edge real fast. Oh my gosh, no way, look at that. Look at I've never seen those trees.
Look at all the turtles.
Oh my gosh, there's a million turtles. I bet they're eating nice. Wow. Okay, what do you think, buddy? So there is water. I'm curious how deep that is. So the water used to go all the way up to those cedars way in the back there. So that like cedar and then that group all underwater.
No way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks not at all the same. So we put in a boat ramp. Actually, Kai Dog put the boat ramp in. And we used to put the squeaker seeker out here. And we would go like, we'd catch a bunch of bullfrogs out here. And then we ice fished it and killed as many green sunfish as we could. But anyways, if you guys are OGs, you remember those videos. But oh my gosh, that is insane. This is the boat ramp.
So is that the dam?
That's the dam. Yeah, this does not look good at all. Oh, the herons are out. That must mean there's something sitting around here. Oakley, what do you think, buddy? So the actual boat ramp, it was this. This was the boat ramp. We are floating right here. This thing is
it now.
This thing is way deeper. Like the I didn't realize there was trees down here. I didn't know how deep this pond actually was. Yeah, look at those trees. Wow, this is crazy looking. Look at all these trees. Like you literally couldn't see any of those. Dude, this looks like an absolute bass factory. No wonder the bass went crazy. I would say I see a little dust cloud. I'm curious how deep is it still?
We might sink to our neck and butt.
You think so?
At the bottom of this thing.
Think we're gonna get a little. Oakley, what are you gonna pull us out, buddy? Dude, the Brute Bakery is cooked. This is not good, boys. Like this is a huge underwater hump. You imagine fishing over this thing right now? Oh my god. Yeah, we better get in there and we're gonna give it a try, see what we can find. This is just crazy to me. This is not at all what it looked like. All right, when we get some waders on, we're gonna get a little dirty and see if we can find some fish. Stay tuned. We're ready. No, these are not the Ducks waders. I promise. I mean, one-offs.
Yeah.
They're pretty fashionable though.
Yeah.
They just don't blend in great.
No. Hey,
you coming with us or what, buddy?
Probably. Right. Where do you think's the shallowest?
I don't know. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna drop like, are you gonna drop
step
off
in and you just
gone off? Yeah, I should have brought I need a stick.
Stick.
Keep the dog swims. Uh-oh. She's walking still.
Is she?
Yeah. I mean, she's kicking up mud.
Yeah,
she's swimming a little bit. Uh-oh, boys. This place might be cooked. That mud looks muddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll let you go first.
Oh, thanks. Oh, no.
Is it sticky?
This is not good.
Oh, you might disappear.
I'm down to I got down to my knee. Might be a recovery video here. Water feels nice. I mean, it's enough to probably keep fish alive, but I don't know about in the winter. How much do you think it's up from the rain?
I don't know. I haven't even been down here yet.
Like, fish could probably survive in this. I don't know about winter.
Weeds have pretty much grown up to the edge of the water and stuff like that.
I mean, it's not ideal.
No.
You know? Great for duck hunting if you want to get into that. You got a good spot now. I don't know about the fish we put in though. You think they're dead? Yeah. How many fish have the dogs brought up? A lot?
Multiple, yeah, catfish, like big catfish and a couple bass. I mean, there were some huge bass in there before and stuff.
What do you think the biggest bass is? Do you guys ever weigh them or measure them?
I don't know. I have to find some pictures of them, but I'm pretty sure there was at least some 5-pounders in there.
I see a lure hanging off that tree.
Wait, where?
That tree?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go recover that.
Oh, think I can make it out there?
I don't know. You want me to follow you? Oh, yeah. A little squishy, huh?
Probably up 5 or 6 inches. Is that pretty much the deepest part?
I think so.
Ooh, I think I'm standing on a turtle.
All sorts of snapping turtles.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Find a hole and stick our hand in it.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I mean, perfect for duck hunting. This could be better for duck hunting.
Nah, it's kind of deep, son. I might have found a hole.
Really? I'm good so far. I mean, it's about perfect to wade, though. Could be worse, you know?
Look at Oakley swimming.
You want the ducks, don't you?
Yeah. Duck dog.
You and Lucy come duck hunting out here. Looks like a little twister tail. I need that.
Think so? Yeah. Just waiting to find the deep hole of this thing.
And just sink.
Gone.
I mean, yeah, so far it's pretty consistent. What are you doing, dog?
Hey, Oakley.
Uh-oh.
Getting sticky?
No, big log.
Oh.
Watch your step right here.
Okay.
Whoa, it's a little spinner.
Is it?
I don't think this was my doing. I'll have to give this back to Kai Dog. It's not mine. The old freaking Meps, what are you catching rainbows in here? It actually looks pretty new. The old rooster tail. I mean, all right. It kind of smells.
Yeah.
Like wood duck hole though? I feel like a little woody hole could go hard. I mean, there's wood.
Yeah.
They would like that, you know?
Well, Big Oakley wants to get after him. Look at it.
I mean, sitting there with the duck's panel blind. Did I say that out loud?
Hey.
With that there, with the sun and the shade, and then the woody, and they come down with the little squeak.
That was a turkey.
You know, just
What?
listen. If it flies, it dies. I feel like woody hunt out here.
Yeah, we should woody hunt.
Do you think it's the drought, or do you think there's a hole? Do you think it's leaking? I mean, that's a lot of water to lose just from a drought.
We've had got a lot of rain.
We've got a lot of rain this spring too. Yeah, I was fishing up there.
That's crazy how tall that bank is. And you used to fish
I mean,
at the top
like
of
genuinely 20 foot down.
it. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't realize this pond was that deep.
Me neither, honestly. I mean, because we're in 3 to 4.
And that's
So, I mean, yeah, you were
30
probably-
feet higher than us.
Yeah, you were probably, maybe 25 foot deep.
At least.
That's what doesn't make sense about the whole oxygen dying thing. Like, how did the weeds take over at 25 foot? That's news to me. I didn't know it was that deep in here. Dang, big rip. I'm just thinking about that. Think about the big bass and catfish in 25 foot pond with unlimited green sunfish. That's a recipe for giant fish. I don't know if they're alive or not. I mean, I don't know how you would drag a seine net maybe. I mean, this actually, well, besides the wood.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna.
You could randomly chuck
Chuck a cast net around.
cast net maybe.
She's ready to duck
I think
hunt.
that's a duck hunt.
She's like, hey, we need to sit here.
You got a duck dog on your hands. She's ready. She's ready. That's say my
Hey,
dog don't got no
Lucy's
training
got
either.
that
She's
too.
fine. All right. Well, I don't see any sign of life. I'll be honest.
There's nothing
I
that we
haven't seen
scared or
anything.
jumped or anything.
I haven't seen anything move.
Except
I think we'll hop. There's a dock over there that kind of lets you look up the creek a little bit,
Okay.
which is probably shallower. So not great. But I'm curious what else we can find up. What up? Oh, what up, dog?
What, in the water?
Duck dog.
Are you out of your mind?
You gotta shake out of the water.
I think we got. Sorry, guys.
How's that going? I'm telling you, dude. Up against that bank.
Yeah.
Where
Like
you-
that little shallow cove up there? Come
I
on.
think we got a wood duck on it. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna hike out. We're gonna go look up there. As of right now, according to Kai Dog, his dog's brought a bunch of dead fish. We've seen no life, lots of turtles. I mean, this doesn't look like viable living conditions.
It gives me cesspool vibes and it smells like one too.
Not ideal. All right, this is the dock. Wow. Oh, you know what I can see? That's the PVC tree I was talking about.
Really?
Dang, that was a nice one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
made
I
it
see
out
it.
of like the flexible pipe. Oh, that's rigs. I thought there was fish. He's down. You see him down there? He's hunting. I mean, I'm not seeing like even if there was carp in here, which I did. I put a MERS in here.
To kill the grass.
Not feral, fertile, non-fertile,
Infertile.
sanitized. No,
Sterile.
sterile.
I was letting you try to figure it out.
I was close. All right.
Sanitized. Carp.
I mean,
You got a
whatever.
Mosquito right on the.
Dude, I know.
center of
I
your
saw.
hat.
I saw one the size of a hummingbird here a second ago. I don't know that weird. I think we're good. But yeah, that's what's. I did put some in there, of a MERS in there. But that was dude. You're talking 7 years ago. That's what's crazy how long
They
they've
could
been
live in
in
this
pond.
like this.
So you would think if they're there and the dogs are swimming, you would see. You know what I mean? That's when like, there's no sign of life right now. I'm gonna be honest. There's no sign of life. The PVC tree, big rip. Yeah, this is where we chucked the PVC tree in, and we ended up finding some like old tractor tires that we sunk in here. We just tried to put a bunch of structure kind of throughout here.
Didn't realize it was this deep, huh?
I had no idea it was this deep. Like, yeah, we never had a fish finder out here. We never took a boat with a graph.
That structure's
20 foot deep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you talk about a freaking juicy fishing hole.
So back in the day, we did water go like up across in that cut.
You would flip that bush right over there.
Really?
And you would go all the way up in that arm, and you could fish all the way up in there. It's crazy. So I know you guys were commenting. We need to update the Brute Bakery. This is the update. I don't know how to save this one because we don't know if it's just. I mean, are we technically even in a drought still? I don't think we are. We've had so much rain this spring.
We're not.
We're actually
So,
borderline flood right now.
So I'm guessing it's leaking. I know they make some like granular stuff that you can spread. Do we think it's the dam? And think about how low it would have to be leaking on the dam. Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
So like water's way up there. That means the hole has to be like at the base. What would cause a leak? And keep in mind, this pond's been around for 50 years. Like, no, it's not like this is a brand new pond or anything. What do you think?
Even if like a beaver, say the water level is at normal and a beaver made a den, a den
He's
up in
way
there,
up
they
there.
would dig above the water line to get there. So like, it's not like they would dig at the bottom.
So like if it's leaking, it would have to be in the bottom or at the base of the dam, which at one point was 25 feet deep. What would make a hole 25 foot deep? When the pond's been here for, 30, 40, 50 years, where it's not like, one thing we threw this thing together 4 years ago and then it's like, why is it leaking now?
Investigation up the creek and see if somebody did the old illegal dam strat. And just
Maybe they're screwing the water supply. I don't know. It would probably take a lot of water. I mean, after filling my pond, this would probably take a lot of water. So you guys would let us know. What would you do? I mean, at this point, I think we're chalking up the fish as an L, unfortunately, because we, you know, Quarter Kai Dog, we got 5-pounders in here. I mean, it at one point turned into a crazy fishery, and now it's just nothing. So do you think it's worth getting the broadcasting stuff to try it? The other issue is, like, even if you broadcast it and seal it, to your point, what's the water supply look like? Because even if this thing did hold water, if there's nothing flowing into it, like there's a creek up there, but like what if the farmers around here irrigating and they're just pulling all the water out?
Yeah, groundwater's gone or whatever, you know.
Is it worth it? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm like, is it worth it to spread that stuff? It probably wouldn't hurt. At least do it around the dam.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. After the rain that we've had 6 inches of rain though in the last like month and a half out here. And Kyle was saying maybe the water's up, you know, 5 or 6 inches, and that's it. There's your update, ladies and gentlemen. The Brute Bakery is officially, potentially, probably no more. Womp womp. I don't know what you guys can do. You guys are always the smarter ones. You guys are always experts in anything we get into. So you'll have to let us know. What should we do? Can we fix it? Can we resurrect it? Or is it just like, FLAIR, make lemons into lemonade, kill wood ducks? Shit! Alrighty, folks. Well, it's been a couple days. I want to give you guys an update. We're at the pond. Okay, bubbler's still doing good. Feeder has not fallen in the water. I don't honestly know if the fish are using it or not, but I didn't do like a formal outro at the Brute Bakery. We got busy. 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way. Okay. And yeah, we were busy for the 4th of July, as you can see here. We went a little bit crazy this year. I'll be honest. The fireworks got out of hand. Okay, threw an absolute rager at the house, and by rager I mean lots of children, kids, nieces, nephews, neighbors, like not the kind of rager that, no, it was like a grown up with a bunch of kids. Yeah, you get it. Anyways, threw a huge party, huge success, giant fireworks show. Okay, this sucker lasted 8 freaking minutes. 8-minute fireworks show. I'm not gonna put the whole thing in it, but I want to show you guys the best parts. Okay, but I'll give you like a highlight of like a minute. We flew the drone. We did a huge grand finale. So I figured, since we're celebrating the 4th this weekend, 2 things. I'm gonna show you guys the fireworks show right here that we put on here, right here at the pond. And 2, remember, code USA20 gets you 20% off everything at ducksbugs.com and beefcakejerky.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.